In Ivan and Hadoum, we meet Ivan, a trans man, and Hadoum, a Spanish-Moroccan woman, who fall in love at the industrial greenhouse that they work in. While facing the opposition from their families and co-workers, Ivan realizes that he doesn't need to be the man he is expected to be. Iván Hadoum is directed by Ian de la Rosa, and this is his feature directorial debut, and Iván Hadoum just debuted at the 2026 Berlin Film Festival. Iván Hadoum is a bit of a mixed bag for me. I'll just go through what worked for me. The central romance in this film really did work for me. There's two performances from who play Iván Hadoum, Silva and Herminia Aloha as Hadoum. They do have a lot of chemistry in this film, and the romance in this film is handled very delicately and with a very nice sensitivity, and as the film goes on, you really do root for their romance to continue, and by the end of the film, you do really feel for their relationship, and it's just nice to see, especially in the first half of the film, to see their romance slowly build and see them get to know each other. And I really liked the family dynamics that Ivan has with his family. His family have accepted him for who he is, and we do see sometimes we get to see Hadoum's family dynamics as well. But for me, the rest of the film that's surrounding this central romance lacks subtlety and lacks originality. In this film, Ivan plays he's working in a greenhouse, and Hadoum is a new co-worker there. Hadoum is a packer, so she packs all the fruit and into the boxes, and Ivan, he's worked his way up to become a line manager, so he tells all of the packers what to do and kind of motivates them. And Ivan he's working his way up in this company, and he is feeling a lot of pressure from his family because he's basically the breadwinner for this family, and his family really want to move out of their current home. He lives at home with his mother and his sister and his nieces and nephews, and his father's passed away a few years ago from cancer, so he's basically holds the whole pressure from his family to get them out of his house and move into a new apartment. So when he starts into a romance with Hadoum, he feels a lot of pressure from his family and also his bosses and co-workers at work. And at his work, his boss is looking to sell the company, sell the warehouse, and to make this sale happen, then they need to pass an audit so they can have like good results for that audit, so they can make a nice sale and make a nice profit. And Hadoum, she is a new worker and when she's on her first week on the job, she gets injured by one of the forklifts. So that is a kind of like a subplot throughout the film, and that becomes a problem for Ivan because he's trying to stay loyal to his company and to his boss, but he has feelings. He's entered into a relationship with Hadoum, so he doesn't want to destroy that relationship because she accepts him for who he is. She's not ashamed to be with him, so he's really fallen in love with her. So he's in a bit of a bind with his job and with his romance with Hadoum. But this film really telegraphs in all these problems that Ivan is experiencing in the first half of the film. Just keep getting played over and over again. So it's so obvious that Ivan is what problems he will have in the second half of the film. It's obvious to us as a viewer, but it doesn't seem obvious to Ivan. So these problems that Ivan's are experiencing in the second half of the film are like hammered home in a very unsubtle way over and over and over again. And maybe it's just me. I would have liked to see some context as to why so many Spanish people in this film have some kind of animosity to Moroccan-based Spanish people. Like there's comments when Hadoum is out at a bar and with Ivan's family. I'm not sure why. Is there some kind of racism towards Moroccan-based people? Maybe it's a me thing. Maybe I just missed. Maybe because I'm not from Spain, I missed the context. But I would have liked to have seen a bit more there. And maybe it's because Ivan's family don't want to see him get hurt, but Ivan's family and Hadoum's family, they keep hammering home, maybe for selfish reasons, but they keep hammering home that it's not good. This romance is not good for you, not good for us, not good for anybody, and it's just not going to work. And that keeps getting hammered home over and over again. It just lacks subtlety as the film goes on. I give Ivan and Hadoum 2.5 stars out of 5. The central romance in this film is quite delicately handled and is very sensitive, and the two central performances by Silva and Herminia Law as Ivan and Hadoum, they're fantastic. So the romance, central romance, is quite touching, and I really did feel for them as the film went on. But the plot around this central romance lacks subtlety, and it just gets quite repetitive and predictable as the film goes on. So this film was a bit of a mixed bag for me. Thanks for watching. What did you think of Ivan and Hadoum? Please comment below what you thought of the film. See you next time. Bye.